Now let's talk about what can happen when you're passing guard and the person tries to put you in the guard we've called monkey guard. So when the person breaks your grip, starts passing your arm across, and starts sitting to the side, if their head is above your head, that is very bad because my back is now exposed. If my partner continues turning the corner and going all the way to my back, I'm going to lose, or at least give up some points, probably get strangled as well, especially if this person knows what they're doing. So I cannot allow this person to turn the corner. There are two components to that. First is their torso. They need to get their torso on my back. And the second is that they need to bring their hooks. So I have two things to block. First is the rotation of the torso. Fortunately, as this is happening, let's say the worst thing happened and the person got all the way above you. Right away, with the arm that crossed the center line, I have to grab something so that, number one, they can't keep rotating, and number two, I have some semblance of control. Now, from here, I'm already in a bad situation, so I have to be aware of the things that the person on bottom can do, namely go to my back, attempt sweeping me or armbarring me, or even strangling me with some kind of lapel choke. So keeping those in mind, from here I have a couple of options. The first thing I have to do is get my head above my partner's head. So first I block my partner from turning the corner, and now the second thing I can do to help with this is to post my leg out. And in the beginning I want to keep it far, and as I get my head up, I can bring it a little closer. Bringing this leg up will turn both of us. So now, you'll notice my head is just slightly above my partner's head, right? So I'm no longer in a very precarious situation. It's a little bit less precarious. Now my goal becomes freeing the arm that's stuck underneath and bringing my elbow back across the center line. While I'm doing that, I have to be aware of the sweep, the arm bar, and my partner turning the corner. So I'm going to switch my grip, and I want to grab low. If I grab too high, I'll be exposing the straight arm bar. That's dangerous. So I want to grab low, and I want to close my elbow. Two very important things. If I'm a very big guy, I can use this to pull the shoulder a little closer, and especially once my head is up, I can start pushing this leg down, breaking the grip, passing my leg over, and then passing the guard from here. Well, I'm little, so this doesn't work often, but that's a very viable option, especially if you're bigger than the person whose guard you're passing. And you can really lay down on that leg and put a lot of pressure down. For smaller people, like me, I'm still going to make that same grip and use that to pull them a little closer, just so that their shoulder comes closer, and because their shoulder is connected to their hip goes a little bit further away. Their stomach should no longer be blocking my shoulder as much. Now I can even step a little bit closer, just being aware that my partner may try to grab the leg to try to do the sweep or the arm bar. So even if they try to do that, I have to be very aware by shifting my weight and timing when they try to sweep me with my own little movements to counter those. I can also use that to generate a little space and then pop my elbow out and pass it to the other side of his torso. Now, I can really block my partner from turning the corner, and I just have to look out for triangles and lapel chokes. I like to grab a straight grip on the lapel, and now I turn my partner's torso, and I'm increasing the distance from my shoulders to my partner's shoulders. From here, I can start posturing up, standing up, or passing the guard some other way.